Last week, Alabama State went up the Happy Valley and defeated Penn State. This week, they're back on the road, but this time, we're going down to Austin, Texas to take on the Texas Longhorns. Now, Texas is right outside the top 25. They lost to Iowa their first game of the season. They got kicked out the top 25. They was ranked, I believe, number 17 at the time. Then they beat Texas Southern. And now they're right outside of the top 25, ranked number 27 nationally. Now for Alabama State, this is their first time taking on Texas in the history of their program. Although we've never played Texas before, we're very familiar with the program history, especially at the running back spot. You have players like Earl Campbell, a cat like Ricky Williams. Yes, everybody knows about Ricky Williams and him being the Heisman Trophy winner, but him winning back-to-back Doak Walker Awards does not get talked about enough in my opinion. Or maybe I'm just not around enough Texas Longhorn fans. But anyway, Kirk Herbstreit is picking us to win. Lee Corso is taking the Texas Longhorns. That's a beautiful field, by the way. But let's go on and get this game on. Here we are taking on a Big 12 school. Now let's look at the impact players for Texas. They got Tremaine Lawrence at running back. He also returns kicks, 90 overall, 91 speed. Lee Mack, returner of the Mack, 95 overall. They left outside linebacker, 6'7", 252 pounds. You know, that reminds me of a defensive end back in the 1970s. Those used to be like prototype defensive ends back in the day, as well as some linebackers. So that was a good return by Texas. Let's get this game underway. There goes Tremaine Lawrence right there, but he's tackled in the backfield. A great job by a defensive line. 3rd and 11 now. Rosario steps back to pass, and Rosario throws into the traffic, and the pass falls incomplete. Even though he could have caught that. He actually could have caught that, but nevertheless, we're going to get the ball. We're going to hand it off to Steve Urkel-Bostic. Look at him take it up the left side past the first down marker. Gets tackled around the 30-yard line. We're going to keep this thing moving. We're going back to Steve Urkel-Bostic. This time he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Great job by the defensive back coming up and making the tackle. Deadpool rolls out to the left. He goes up the middle. He finds Sheldon Green with a beautiful catch. Last week versus Penn State, he had a critical drop that led to an interception, and now he's looking to redeem himself. There goes Steve Urkel-Bostic up the left side once again, gets past the 30-yard line. Now we're at the Longhorn 28. There goes Deadpool. He's under pressure this time, and he gets sacked. He's sacked back at the Longhorn 40-yard line. There goes Allen coming in with the speed. Nobody picked them up. 2nd and 21 now. We try to go to Brooke Thompson, and he gets tackled in the backfield. Once again, they read that like a book. 3rd and 25 now. We're going up the middle. We're looking downfield. And the pass is caught off a deflection. Look at Sheldon Green making a big catch off a deflection. 4th and 10 now. We're going to let our nuts hang. Wide kick a field goal right now, where we're burning hot right now on offense. There goes Deadpool rolling out. Deadpool looking up the middle, and there goes Tommy Shabazz, tackled at the 5-yard line. Tommy Shabazz, our new impact player at wide receiver, is making the best of his opportunities. 1st and goal now. There goes Deadpool rolling out to the left, pops it, and Henry Ortiz dropped it. That's why you don't get targets no more, dog. 2nd and goal now. Back to Steve Urkel-Bostic. Touchdown, Alabama State. Look at Steve Urkel-Bostic bouncing off the fenders, going into the end zone, and the Alabama State Hornets are now up 7-0. So now on the ensuing kickoff, that's actually a good kick, by the way, by a freshman kicker. There goes Archie making the catch. Archie gets popped. Oh, Archie got popped. But they did recover the fumble. Now, there goes Kevin Humphrey, our true freshman wide receiver from Bryan, Texas, 6'9", almost 200 pounds. And he straight popped Archie on that return. So Texas keep the ball. There goes Tremaine Lawrence. Gets a good, decent run right there. 2nd and 5 at their own 25. Now they're going to do an option call. There goes Rosario making people miss, doing shifty moves, and gets past the first down marker, tackled around the 35-yard line. 2nd and 9 now at their own 36. There goes Tremaine up the gut, another first down. They are warming up the run game right now. They're looking to get it going because that's their bread and butter on offense. That time that pass should have been caught and intercepted by Josh Jones. So they go back. No, it's a play fake. Rosario stepping back to pass, and the ball is overthrown. He had a wide open target. He did beat his man. 3rd and 10 now. Rosario with all the pass. He pops it in the flat, and the pass, actually that was dropped. I thought that should have been picked off. After 1, we're up 7-0. Now at the start of the second quarter, we're facing a 3rd and 11 situation. Our offense is struggling in this series. and then our starting left tackle jumps. That was Kelly McDonald, and now we're forced to lean back on some terror squad, and now it's 3rd and 16. Here goes Deadpool stepping back to pass. He pops it up the middle. It's picked off. Oh, it's picked off by Green. What a play that was by Green. He jumped to the heavens to make that interception. And now they have the ball deep in our territory. So there goes Grant Garcia blowing up that play. 2nd and 12 now. They go back to Lawrence, and look at Garcia once again blowing up the play in the backfield. 3rd and 15 now. Rosario steps back to pass. He has off to the throw. He throws it into traffic. Oh, and it's picked off. He felt the pressure, and there goes Jason Reed. Look at that return by Jason Reed. Our starting strong safety at 93 overall gets a big critical interception. We have the ball in good field position at our own 46. Steve Urkel-Bostic got taken down by the face mask. That was disgusting and so violent. And I believe that was Lee Mack. Return of the Mack gets a personal foul face mask call. We tack on 15. We're now in Longhorn territory. And there goes William Wade Wilson trying to look deep to pass. But he has nobody open, so we take matters into his own hands. So we got 2nd and 4 at the Longhorn 30. This time we're going to Steve Urkel-Bostic. He can't get much, but it's 3rd and 2. So we got Justin Beverly in the game. We're going to give it to him. He's going to make that man miss. There goes Justin Beverly. Touchdown, Alabama State. What a run by Justin Beverly. Beverly Hills not on 2-1, the true freshman out of Northport, Alabama, with his 2nd touchdown in his 2nd game. This man is an absolute monster, and it's going to be many more touchdowns for years to come down the road. We're up 14-0, and this time our defense is starting to turn up. There goes Grant Garcia blowing up the play once again in the backfield. This time Rosario looks for Lawrence in the flat, and that is a great tackle by Avery Vincent, because that would have been a first down. 1st and 10 now. We got the ball back. Deadpool under pressure. He pops it on. It's picked off. Archie picks it off. He only hurt on somebody. And oh, come on, take him down, Deadpool. Deadpool took him down. Bad start to the game for Deadpool. Another possession and another interception. And once again, our defense is in a bad predicament. And there goes Grant Garcia on another sack. Grant Garcia has been in the Longhorn backfield all game, and now they try to do another option, but that's not going to work either. We got that lateral speed on defense. Rosario steps back the pass on 3rd and long. He pops it, and the pass is almost caught off a deflection in the end zone. That was close. Oh, my goodness. Rosario threw it off his back foot in desperation. It went off Aaron Landrum's helmet. No, take that back. He swatted it. That would have been a disaster for us if he had caught that in the end zone, so they decided to settle for the 3 points, and they get it. We're up 14-3, and we're looking to extend the lead. Now, we have been the better offense despite having 2 turnovers, and we're going to hand it off to Steve Urkel-Bostic. Going to take that thing up the left side past the 40, and he tackled at the 30. He's tackled at the Longhorn 30. A great run that was by Steve Urkel-Bostic. You see the burst from Steve Urkel-Bostic. We have burst all over the running back depth chart. I know a lot of y'all cats was mad about low down dirty Shane leaving for the draft, but we're going to be just fine at the running back spot. And look at this pass from Deadpool to Tommy Chavez. He's tackled at the 10-yard line. We are back in the red zone. 2nd and goal. The handoff to Steve Urkel-Bostic up the gut. He goes. Touchdown, Alabama State. We are now up 21-3. Another touchdown visit for Steve Urkel-Bostic. And now we are up 21-3. 3 touchdowns rushing on the season so far for Steve Urkel-Bostic. Look at this catch right here, though. Off pressure. Rosario makes that beautiful pass and is caught by Hill. And on top of that, they're going to get pass interference. They're going to catch Joe Brown right here. Our starting free safety tack on 15. And now they have the ball in our territory at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Longhorns. Rosario steps back the pass. He pops it, and it's caught right there by Young. No relation to Vince Young, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 3 now at the 40-yard line. This time we get caught. We wasn't even allowed to get set yet. They ran no huddle, and Ryan Anderson got caught slipping. We wasn't even allowed to get set yet, but they get offsides. So here we go again. 1st and 10. High snap. Rosario catches it, though. The pass is caught by Johnson, and that's just a 4-yard gain. Good job by the defense. 2nd and 6 now. Rosario with all of the pass. He pops it up the middle. The pass should have been picked up by Grant Garcia. 3rd and 6 now at the Hornet 31. My bad. There goes a play fake right here. Rosario off to the pass. He decides to take off, and that's a great tackle by Ryan Anderson, forcing a 4th and inches. They decide to settle for 3 more points right before the half, and the kick is good. At halftime, your score is 21-6 in favor of the Alabama State Hornets. We're looking to extend our long win streak. I think we have the longest active win streak in the nation right now. So now as the second half begins, we go back to Tommy Chavez. Look at him, bullying his way. There goes another stiff arm. Tommy Chavez is on an absolute different level. That impact player icon gives you all kind of superpowers. Deadpool this time pops it. This time it's caught by Chad Hamilton. I believe this is his first catch of the game. 1st and 10 now at our own 46-yard line. We're going to look deep for Tommy Chavez, and he's wide open. He caught it at the 30-yard line and gets tackled around the 20. Another big play by Tommy Chavez, the senior. At the red zone we go. This time we're going to look in the flat for Brooke Thompson, and he gets stripped by Lee. Return of the MAC. Oh, Texas recovered it. Another turnover for this Hornet offense, and for the second straight week, we turned the ball over 3 times in a game. So now Texas got the ball at their own 38-yard line. Tremaine Lawrence takes off with the ball. He's tackled by Daniel Hayes. 2nd and 8 at their own 40-yard line. Another handoff. Oh my gosh, look at Ryan Anderson making his presence known in the backfield. 3rd and 11 now. There goes Rosario stepping back to pass. He decides to take off, and he's sacked. And there goes Rashawn Pearson, the true sophomore. Former 4-star. Was he a 5-star? I forgot. But he sacked Rosario. That's a good play right there. So we're facing 3rd and 11. We're struggling in this series, and we're looking deep for Sheldon Green, who's all by himself, and he dropped the ball. Sheldon Green dropped the ball. That was a chance to make a big play. So we decide to punt deep in our own territory. Waiting forward is Archie. He made a man list. He goes to the Hornet territory. Oh my gosh, Archie's going to take it back. Touchdown, Texas. It took until the 3rd quarter, but the Texas Longhorns are finally into the end zone. They finally reached the paint dirt, and now the lead is 21-13 in favor of Alabama State. So we're going to go back to Justin Beverly, just his 2nd carry of the game. 2nd and inches, we're going to Steve Verkobostic, and he secures that 1st down marker. 2nd and 10 at our own 20-yard line. There goes Wade Wilson, the merchant, with the arm popping up the middle, and the pass is overthrown. It just hasn't been a good game for William Wade Wilson. We decide to do a halfback to right to Brooke Thompson. We running 4 deep again, and look at Brooke Thompson showing his speed. Great run that was right there by Brooke Thompson. A great job getting the 1st down of the halfback to Rick, and even a much better job of making the man miss, and an excellent job by Tommy Chavez blocking on that play. With that great block, we decide to reward Tommy Chavez. This time we go to him on the screen pass. Oh, look at that move right there. Breaking ankles, showing the genius in his ankles. Going past the 20-yard line. We're in the red zone once again. He now has over 100 yards receiving. Deadpool under pressure, and he gets sacked. There goes Allen again, untouched. Gets into the backfield for his 2nd sack of the game. At the 3, we're up 21-13. It's not over yet. We're just up 8. But we're going to go up the middle again at Chad Hamilton. And that should have been a touchdown. They ruled him down at the 1. Look at this once again. Tell me if this is not a touchdown or not. How is that not a touchdown? That should have been 6 points. So we decided to go with our other 5-star running back out of San Francisco, California, Lorenzo Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama State. Lorenzo Harris from the Bay Area. His first carry is his first touchdown of his collegiate career. We're now up 28-13. 2nd and 5 now. There goes the Longhorns, and there goes Rosario on the speed option, and he gets into Hornet territory. Great run by Dominic Rosario. 1st and 10 at the Hornet 46. This time they give it to Jermaine Lawrence, and he's going nowhere right there, but he get 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now. They go back to him. Grant Garcia, with his 7th tackle in this ball game, has been in the backfield all day. 3rd and 8 now. They pop it up the middle. That pass is caught by Allen. Man, we should have got off the field right there. 2nd and 8. Rosario under pressure, and he gets sacked. Grant Garcia did it again. 8 sacks with 8 tackles and 2 sacks, and Rosario takes off again. We've done a good job containing Rosario. Make sure he doesn't take off, and make sure he doesn't get nothing deep. And this time he's looking deep in the end zone, and the pass is caught for a touchdown. How did he make that catch? They decide to go for the 2-point conversion. There goes the snap. Rosario looks for a man open in the end zone, but that's a great job by Avery Vincent batting that ball away. And the lead is now 28-19. Now we go mid-4th quarter. This time they do an onside kick. Josh Jones recovers it. We're in business on offense. There go 1st and 10 At the Longhorn 41, Steve Urkel, who's had a great game today, tries to make that man miss and gets tackled past the 40-yard line. Steve Urkel is now over 100 yards for the first time in his collegiate career. But this guy right here, the true freshman, Beverly Hills 90210, once again showing that he can make big plays in clutch moments. So we got first and goal right here. Deadpool pops it, and this time Henry Ortiz caught the ball. We're inside the 5-yard line, nowhere at the 1. So there goes Harris once again, taking off. Touchdown, Alabama State. His second attempt in his career is his second touchdown. Now we're going to do with Lorenzo Harris what Ohio State did with Eddie George his freshman year at Ohio State. He will be our goal line specialist. He's a bruiser and he has speed. And with that being said, we go down to Austin, Texas. We defeat the Texas Longhorns 36-19. A great performance by the Alabama State Hornets, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We turned the ball over again 3 times, just like we did versus Penn State at Happy Valley. That has to come to a stop. We can't keep trying to win games like that. So this wasn't Wade Wilson's best game as a starter. Definitely not. Steve Urkel with his first 100-yard game in his collegiate career, 123 on 13 carries. There goes Justin Beverly, 89 yards on 9 carries and 1 tutty. You saw Lorenzo Harris get some carries. You saw Brooke Thompson. We are now running 4 running backs deep. Now down the line, I do plan on letting Lorenzo Harris get more carries on other formations, so be on the lookout for that. Tommy Chavez stepped up big in this game. We did not have a receiving touchdown in this game. Tommy Chavez was no doubt our best wide receiver once again. Sheldon Green keeps dropping passes. He had another touchdown catch right there on the left side. Chad Hamilton, we're trying to get him some more looks, but he's been inconsistent with his hands as well. But be on the lookout for our true freshman wide receivers, Kevin Humphrey and Patrick Collier. We're going to get them involved more. Our offensive line did a good job for the most part. The only one that allowed a sack was not an offensive lineman, and that was Steve Urkel. But this defense went off. We got a couple of sacks, and we had a turnover. We should have had 2 turnovers in this game. We should have had a turnover on special teams, as a matter of fact. But solid win, regardless. We needed that one because we need to stay undefeated. Join us next time for the Steam. Peace.